Hello, fáilte go dtí Clara Shay. In this programme we'll deal with how to ask someone what they would like and how to reply. And since food and drink play such an important part in our lives, they'll feature strongly. So, how do you ask someone what they would like? Cujé bhailat? What would you like? Cujé bhailat?
Cujé bhailat?
Cujé bhailat?
Cujé bhailat?
Cujé bhailat?
Cujé bhailat? What would you like? Cujé bhailat? Forgot the milk. Have another listen to them.
Cujé bhailat?
Cujé bhailat?
Cujé bhailat?
Cujé bhailat?
Cujé bhailat? What would you like? Cujé bhailat?
Banya. Let's watch some other occasions when cujé bhailat can be very useful.
Cujé bhailat?
Cujé bhailat?
Fieru hier hal.
Cujé bhailat?
In the last scene, the man exclaimed, "For Yiru here, Hal," when he potted the ball. At long last. For Yiru here, Hal, I'm ready to go. Let's watch those scenes again, and this time you try and say cujé bhailat at the appropriate moments.
Cujé bhailat?
Cujé bhailat?
Fieru hier hal.
Cujé bhailat?
To reply that you would like something, you say bhailam plus whatever it is you want. A cup of tea, for instance. Bhailam cup of tea. I would like a cup of tea. Have a look at these.
Cujé tatu.
Go maigad maigad.
Cujé bhailat?
Bhailam bagan le a ha.
Cujé bhailat?
Bhailam marsbar.
Cujé?
Bhailam marsbar le ha.
Bhailam blunne beora.
Did you notice the hall, please? Glunne Biora is a glass of beer. Bhailam sa car ur the hall. Have a look at those scenes again.
Cujé tatu.
Go maigad maigad.
Cujé bhailat?
Bhailam bagan le a ha.
Cujé bhailat?
Bhailam marsbar.
Cujé?
Bhailam marsbar le ha.
Bhailam blunne beora.
Bhailam, I'd like. Bhailam. Le hal. Please. Le hal.
You needn't always say bhailam. The shorter version is just as acceptable. Cup of tea the hall. A cup of tea, please. Glunne banya the hall. A glass of milk, please. Car ur the hall. A new car, please. Buíochas le dia.
Cujé bhailat?
Marsbar.
Cujé?
Marsbar le ha.
Gur maigad. Cujé bhailat? Té no coffee? Coffee dúla de hall.
Cafe dula the hall. A black coffee, please. Cafe dula the hall.
Cujé mar tatu?
Go maigad. Diesel the hall. Jibont. There are other ways of saying how are you, more commonly used in the West and further south. In this programme and in the following ones, we'll show you other versions of the phrases you have learned. We'll begin with two variations of how are you.
Cechi bhfuil tú?
Go maid.
Ceachfuil sib.
Stan tú. Go maigad maigad.
An Stan sibh. Come on.
To say would you like, you say whitelat. Whitelat briska, would you like a biscuit? Whitelat.
Yes, like, yeah. Why not Panta Guinness?
But why?
Whitelat, would you like? The complete answer to this question is Bawailam, I would like, or near Whitelum, I wouldn't like. But we usually give the short answer, Bawai or near Wai. Have a look at these.
Whitelat aspirin?
But why? Gur maigad.
Rudder Biele?
Bhailam glynishke.
Whitelat scallaggy?
Bwai.
Could you be Whitelat?
Cup of coffee le the hall.
Whitelat Banya?
Newai, Bawailam coffee do.
Whitelat, could you?
Boy, gur maigad.
Let's look at those again, and this time try and anticipate whether the answer is going to be Bawai or near Wai. And look out for the phrase Ruddabiella. Anything else?
Whitelat aspirin?
But why? Gur maigad.
Rudder Biele?
Bhailam glynishke.
Whitelat scallaggy?
Bwai.
Could you be Whitelat?
Cup of coffee le the hall.
Whitelat Banya?
Newai, Bawailam coffee do.
Whitelat, could you?
Whitelat, could you? Would you like help? Whitelat, could you? But why gur maigad? I would, thanks. But why gur maigad? Whitelat Banya? Would you like milk? Whitelat Banya? Near why? No, I wouldn't. Near why? Whitelat scallaggy? Would you like chips? Whitelat scallaggy? Rudder Biella? Anything else? Rudder Biella?
Now, and Ballamore. Notice when people are addressing Shan and Deirdre, they'll say a Shan and a Deirdre.
Well?
Ní rud a bí an.
Whitelat Deirdre?
Near Wai.
Whitelat coffee?
Near Whitelum.
Could you be Whitelat?
Bawailam o Wallama.
Na strúta Deirdre.
Deirdre's father said, Níl rudder be on, when he was looking in the paper for a job. There's nothing there. Níl rudder be on. And when Deirdre was asked what she would like, she said, Bawailam Ghalamach, I'd like to go out. Let's watch it again.
Could you be Whitelat?
Bhhaile mo bhla má.
Na scrútaithe dhéirdre.
Curfew.
Bhfuil té na coffee?
Bhhailm sa téad a hall.
Bhhailm sa cafe dú le siúcra le hall.
Ceart go leabhar.
Gur maiad.
Ar bhaile té dhéirdre?
Níor bhai.
Caite bhhaile.
Glanneáiriste. Bhhailm glanneáiriste.
Dú seo?
Seo a hansa iadí. Hello?
Hello, Deirdre.
Oh, hello, Jan.
Ar bhhaile a gáil go tíad leis dom.
Oh, bhhailm. Níor bhhailm a Jan. Exam curfew. Slán. Curfew.
Let's have a look now at what some people would like to eat and drink.
Bhhailm cup of tea.
Bhhailm cup of tea. I'd like a cup of tea. Bhhailm cup of tea.
Bhhailm gluinneisce.
Bhhailm gluinneisce. I'd like a glass of water. Bhhailm gluinneisce.
Bhhailm work ráte.
Bhhailm uachtaráte. I'd like an ice cream. Bhhailm uachtaráte.
Bhhailm capara.
Bhhailm capara. I'd like a sandwich. Bhhailm capara.
Bhhailm milkshine.
Bhhailm milkshine. I'd like some sweets. Bhhailm milkshine.
Bhhailm úl.
Bhhailm úl. I'd like an apple. Bhhailm úl.
A lot of place names lose their descriptive power when anglicised, like Gortahork. In Irish, however, they make perfect sense. Gortahorke. Gort means a tilled field, and Corke are oats. Gortahorke, the oat field. Other words that describe pieces of land and place names are park, achu, machara and mai. Park and achu are fields, and machara and mai are plains or flat pieces of land. See if you can pick them out of the following place names. Park, field. Achu achile, field of the yew wood. Machara raha, plain of the fort. Anomi, the sacred plain. Some of the people who live in Gortahorka are islanders who moved from the island of Torry. Torry, which we can see in the distance, still has a vibrant Irish-speaking population in spite of the difficulties of island life. Balor of the Evil Eye, a mythical tyrant, was said to have had his base on Torry. He had one eye in the middle of his forehead that was said to wither any crops or petrify any living creature that he looked at. One story about Balor concerned a prophecy that he was going to be killed by his own grandson. Having only one daughter at the time, he saw her as the only way that the prophecy could come true. So he had her locked in a tower with 12 matrons, who were given instructions not to let any man near her and to hide from her even the existence of men. Despite all his precautions, Balor's daughter did encounter one young man. She gave birth to triplets, one of whom did in fact kill Balor by driving a sword of light through his evil eye. Now we'll do a quick recap on what we've covered so far. First, the question, Caé bhaileat? What would you like? Caé bhaileat? The answer, Bhaileum whatever. Bhaileum glunne le hall. I'd like a glass of milk, please. Then we covered the question, Bhaileat? Would you like? Bhaileat cup of tea? Would you like a cup of tea? The answer, Bhai or Your Wai.
Hello, could you mateshив?
Gamaich gur maithigad.
Caé bhailev?
Bhaileum burger agus scalagaí le hall.
Bhaileum sa scalagaí le hall.
Bhaileat ein rodella?
No way.
Caé bhailev. Liv is used when speaking to more than one person. She also said, Bhailev ein rodella. Ein rodella is another way of saying anything else. And finally, scalagaí, chips, scalagaí.
Hello, could you mateshив?
Gamaich gur maithigad.
Caé bhailev?
Caé bhailev? What would you like when speaking to more than one person? Caé bhailev?
We'll do a recap now on something we did in an earlier programme, counting up to 6 objects.
Leor Owen.
Yeah, chaichir.
Gur maithigad.
Gur maithigad.
Trí chafe le hall.
Kerawaksa.
Quick Fanta?
Ye she fanta le hall.
See if you notice a difference when we move on to numbers 7 to 10.
Di matú Frederick?
O sharp banta.
Ní hé glonne cóc le hall.
Acht moksa.
Ní gáta. Jay Yancy.
You probably noticed that numbers 7, 8, 9 and 10 actually add a letter to the noun following them. Cáta, coat. Ní gáta, 9 coats. Gansy, jumper. Jay Nyanzi, 10 jumpers. This is called an oru. You'll get more help on this in the workbook, but meanwhile let's watch them again.
Di matú Frederick?
O sharp banta.
Shacht binte. 7 pints. Shacht binte.
Acht moksa.
8 moksa. 8 boxes. 8 moksa.
Ní gáta.
Ní gáta. 9 coats. Ní gáta.
Jay Yancy.
Jay Nyanzi. 10 jumpers. Jay Nyanzi.
Let's go back to in Ballamore now and remember to look out for a Chiang and a Yerdra.
Hello, Yerdra.
Oh, hello again.
Bhaileat call go leis dom.
Oh, bhaileum. Níor bhaileum a chéin. Exam curfew. Slán. Curfew.
cafe le a hall. Can I make it? Deirdre! Could you have a while yet?
Harvey Wallbanger.
Screwdoo Mara.
Glenn Cook.
Glenn Coke le a hall.
Cup of tea, Deirdre.
Sinead a chláir sé. In our next programme, we'll cover the vocabulary needed to tell someone where you're going and some new phrases to do with time. So until then, slán go fáil.
In this episode of Now You're Talking, you heard Kajib Wailat,
Cajib a Wailiv,
Bawailam,
Cafe du le de hall,
or Waitlat,
Bawai gur a maithigad,
Nearwai,
Rud a Biela,
Cup of Tea,
Glunne Ishke,
Wicta Roche,
Capara,
Milshan,
Ool,
Shacht Binte,
Ocht Muxa,
Ní Gata,
Jai Nyanzi.